This episode of the Nerd Corporation podcast may contain spoilers and explicit language. Listener discretion is advised. Welcome to the Nerd Corporation.
What up, everybody? It's Thursday, and you know what that means.
Comic-Con week!
That's right. The day that this releases, we'll already be on our way to Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Or FanX, I guess.
True. If you do see us down there, I will have our camera equipment. We'll be going live a few times. We'll also be taking videos, doing interviews here and there, things like that. So feel free to stop by, say hi, and we'll see you down there.
Absolutely. But it is podcast day as well.
Yes.
Welcome to episode 136.
I always forget about that.
Every time.
I always forget.
Sony! You already know what we're going to be talking about.
You guys could have seen
Reminds me of Sega!
the hand motion. Sony!
Yeah, just like cut through
That's
the
enough.
air.
I thought you finally had enough. You're like, enough! I'm done! I'm fucking out of here.
Sony!
And that's the episode.
Yep,
Thanks
that's it.
for
All right,
listening, and see you next week.
Yeah. Of course, we're going to be talking about the Sony Showcase because holy shit.
Yeah, you already know.
Y'all already know. But first, let's get on with the nerd news. In wrestling news, Triple H suffered cardiac arrest.
Shit.
Yeah.
No way.
Well, it says cardiac event.
So he had a heart murmur.
Something.
So his cardiac was arrested.
Yeah, WWE issued a statement on Wednesday announcing that Triple H underwent a procedure that last week following a cardiac event that was caused by a genetic heart issue. He's expected to make a full recovery, though.
Good, because somebody's got to fix WWE.
Yeah, it's not going to be him, that's for damn sure.
I was watching a clip of him and how he date raped, drugged Vince McMahon's daughter and married her in Las Vegas.
Oh.
That shit is fucked.
Welcome to the Attitude
Yeah.
Oh, that is
Dude,
so
that
fucked.
is- that's not even the worst storyline.
Yeah.
No.
Like, that's...
There's one story where it was the Big Show and the Big Boss Man. And Big Show was at his father's funeral. And the Big Boss Man chains up his father's coffin and drags it away in a car.
Well, and then
my
also,
God.
like, as part of the Triple H, Stephanie McMahon, love affair storyline, Kane kidnaps, they imply rape Stephanie, and does he force her to marry him, or...
Yeah,
or-
he forces
yeah.
her. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, so no, there are plenty
Wow.
of problematic storylines
Yeah, wow.
in the Attitude Era.
Let's not forget, I can't remember who it was, but I know it was Edge and somebody else having sex in the ring.
Yep,
Yeah.
that was
Lita.
another one that
Lita, that's right.
And lest we forget that there's one storyline that Mrs. McMahon put the kibosh on and it was Vince's idea. Vince wanted to have a love affair with his daughter. Yeah. That was a storyline he wanted to
Sounds
do.
vaguely familiar.
WWE, come get your boy.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Wow.
What do you mean?
Yeah, no, there was a lot. What was it? Mae Young gave birth to a hand,
Yes.
and it was Mark Henry's.
And you're
hand
telling me
baby.
that this was the height of kayfabe.
Yes.
This was the height
Yes.
of kayfabe.
It really
Yes.
was.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
I don't
The
want to
90s
say
fucking
the
rocked,
height, but it was like the last bastion of kayfabe before the internet era just really smashed all of that down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it was.
Not only the height of kayfabe, this was the height of wrestling entertainment.
Oh yeah, I mean this is WWE's period of highest ratings of all time.
Yeah. Speaking of ratings, AEW beat out Monday Night Raw for the third week in a row in the 19 to 49 demographic.
And my God, was that last AEW pay-per-view the bar. I
Yeah.
mean, that is
Mm-hmm.
like WWE. If they weren't scared before, they are now.
Oh yeah, they better be.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, exactly.
like don't go still thinking it's a pissant promotion like Triple
Yeah.
H said.
Absolutely.
Damn, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean everything's a pissant promotion until
it's not.
until it's not.
Yeah.
Until
So-
CM Punk shows up
Exactly.
after 7 years.
Which, you know, that actually, I know people are super surprised about that, but I'm really not, because CM Punk's whole issue and why he left wrestling was how the WWE was being managed and creative was being driven. Like, that was his whole issue. So, when a company comes up that's going to treat you right and listen to their talent, duh, of course he's going to go there. Of course he's going to come back.
So, article on IGN here says, and new Warriors series featuring Squirrel Girl was killed because it was too gay, says the showrunner.
So the person
I knew it.
so the person creating the show said the show's too gay.
Like the showrunners told the creator that it was too gay. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fucking dumb.
Yeah.
You're too gay.
This
Stop being so gay.
this half
Go
squirrel,
to the mega gay zone.
this half squirrel, half girl is just too out there. We
Yeah.
Dude,
can't-
the
we
AT&T
can't do
gal
this.
was Squirrel Girl at one time, wasn't she?
Oh, yeah?
Have you seen that shit? I
like,
can't. I don't.
was or was supposed to be.
There's like of her in like full fucking squirrel gear.
Cosplay or like a
I
show?
doubt it's a cosplay, but her.
Don't toy with me.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
bro.
I need,
Go
I need
like
to
go
know
look
about
at it,
this.
bro. I'm dead ass. Her name's like.
She was it in the show. is what
Okay,
this is
yeah,
saying.
okay, yeah. So AT&T gal with the really
Oh, so she okay.
nice
so
titties.
All right.
Have you seen this girl, dude?
It's funny because it says she's facing widespread sexual harassment on media.
Well, yeah, which like that bothers the fuck out of me. Like, okay, she got a boob job, so the fuck what?
She
like,
did?
What? Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
like,
That
and
kinda
it's
ruins it.
and it's funny
Yeah.
too because like, you know,
Maybe I'll back off now.
yeah, no, she got a boob job and everybody went fucking ham.
Honey, them titties look great.
They do.
They look good.
They do, and like, lest we forget I'm sure very small number of Hollywood people who haven't had some kind of work done.
Oh, there's
So
no.
fuck you.
At this table,
Fuck
there is no
you.
shame.
You know, it's dumb.
But let's see. I didn't know that she was actually going to be in it. So
Yeah, that's cool.
now
That's-
I'm like,
it is
now
kinda
I'm.
cool.
I want to say I'm more excited, but I'm not.
yeah,
because
exactly. It's more of a
trash.
letdown.
But
Anyways, too gay.
so the former New Warrior showrunner Kevin Beagle, Biegel, he tweeted out some images of her as Dorian Green. Tweet was deleted, but he also tweeted a brief explanation as to why the show was canceled, citing that it was too gay. And then he said, a singular power that killed the show because it was too gay. A rich, straight Brentwood turd. He got fired for being vile at this company. We, on the other hand, live.
What the fuck?
What?
And then other tweets from him are saying that the New Warriors was canceled by a homophobic executive that took aim at the show for being very, very proudly gay. He didn't say who it was, but yeah, so if we had any hopes for a live-action Squirrel Girl featuring our favorite phone saleswoman, and those are shot into the ground.
Dashed against the rocks.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Bummer.
I mean, plenty of people pay a lot of good money to see some gay shit. So,
Yeah.
how dare you?
Why can't I?
Yeah, exactly.
I love it. I love
That's
it.
why
I love
Batwoman's
it.
killing it in the ratings right now.
I love it. It's great. It's awesome. Gives me life.
We, on the other hand, live.
Yes.
Before we get into the topic of the hour, if you're listening on YouTube, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. We want to beat that algorithm and get into as many nerdy ears as possible. So, with that being said, fucking Sony Showcase 2021.
If you were worried about Sony, now you ain't.
Just in case you were wondering what it sounds like when Sony drops their dick on the table. It's that.
Get it all out.
Not too heavy, not too light.
Let's get it all out.
We started off with something that I was just like, oh shit. We started off by getting to see a teaser for a Knights of the Old Republic remake.
Yes.
Which is an original Xbox game.
Xbox and PC, yeah.
And
I have them on my PC right now.
And by the way, I never got to play the original, and I was always hyped about it, so now I'm super hyped that I get the chance, you know?
Yeah. It's kind of like, the easiest way to describe it is like Star Wars meets Mass Effect.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm really excited to play it, because I never played the original, so and I've known nothing but praise for the game.
Right.
So I'm really excited. And what's so wild about it is exclusive to PlayStation, at least for the first year. Mm-hmm. And that is fucking wild to me.
Made a lot of hoes mad.
Well, oh yeah.
Well, let them be mad.
Yeah.
So, before even that though, so Sony had sent out a tweet saying like, hey, over 40 minutes of jam-packed news about upcoming games. And then they spend the first 6 minutes of that 40 minutes with a weird-looking trailer that, for some reason, was king and like it was like chess-centric. I like it's just like this super hyped-up promo for PlayStation.
Yeah.
But
oh yeah, I know.
It seems super tone-deaf because, for one, nobody can get a fucking PS5. So like the messaging behind this king and queen shit, like you could easily look at it as like they're making like a statement about like, oh, only kings and queens play on PS5.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the fuck, bro? Like, this is so dumb, and like there's so much money that goes into these trailers. And I'm just butthurt that it took a big chunk to get going, which is a really big problem that I have with this showcase as a whole. There was a whole lot of shit, but it was good, but it needed to be better. And I'll go in, as we go on.
Right.
But, yeah, that was the first, like, in that very, very strong opening with that remake.
Yeah, just to kind of preface how long ago that game came out, 2003.
Yeah, it's a big boy, dude.
Yeah, I never played it either, so I'm excited to...
Yeah.
I only recently, like, within the last 2 to 3 years, have been playing it off and on my PC. Mm-hmm. I have the first one, and then they have a sequel that they made, too.
Is it on Steam?
Yeah.
Well, because, like, to me, that being the first announcement was, not only them just flopping their giant Sony dick on the table, like, they came out helicoptering that motherfucker. They were like, look at us!
They came out with, like, not, like, I wouldn't say the bar raised, but they came out with the bar, like,
right
near the top.
Oh, yeah.
They followed up with a trailer of a game that I can really only describe as Bayonetta, Vanquish, Dark Souls, fucking how many other can you throw in there? Like Project Eve from Shift Up. This is the biggest surprise for me of the entire showcase on how fucking good this game looks.
This game looks...
I've never heard of this developer, Shift Up. Apparently they're a Southern Korea, so South Korea developers.
Oh, right. Yeah, because, like, I got really excited because, all of the stuff in the trailer was in Korean, and I was like,
oh, really? They were speaking Korean in it?
Well, yeah, they were speaking Korean. There was Korean writing in the game, like, like on the storefronts and stuff like that. And I was like, hell yeah!
Yeah, this game's just really weird, and it hit on a lot of different levels because it's basically like Devil May Cry and like the weird religious iconography from Bayonetta where they're doing like biblically accurate angels, so they're like the fucking
the weird like
monstrosities, and they're like be not afraid, like it's
yeah.
Like there's a bunch of that shit everywhere, and it looks really good for a first showing.
Like, be not afraid. I'm trying, but have you seen you? Like,
so what do we know about Tiny Tina's Wonderland or Wonder World or whatever the fuck?
It looks like it's basically a...
Is it a game or is it DLC?
So it looks like it's
like it's a game.
It looks like it's
its
a
own
game.
separate related game.
Had to say anything, it probably stemmed from it was DLC for Borderlands 2, I think. It was like I can't freaking remember what it was called, but I have a t-shirt of it. But it was like, you're basically in this like D&D type game, and like there's certain things of loot that you can get where you go and you melee a giant die and it like flips up in the air, and depending on what it lands on is like the loot that pops out. Okay. So they kind of already did this, which is why I'm super excited for it, because it was my favorite part of the game, is where you're just kind of playing like a little D&D campaign that she's running.
Okay.
So if it's like it looks like it's a full game with like a mix between Borderlands and maybe some like fantasy stuff in there. Yeah. So I'm like, the second I saw that, I was like,
yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, because you can like the second that trailer that package, that video package comes up, like you can see Borderlands. Like,
yeah, you already
like,
know
the art
because
style, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like I got super excited, and I know for a fact that Pie Hero is going to be super excited because Tiny Tina's her favorite.
Oh, nice.
Her favorite part of Borderlands. Yeah.
Shout out to Pie Hero.
I don't know if she even listens anymore, but hey, who cares?
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
It. We'll do it live. There's no Pie Hero there.
There's no pies.
So next up, we got a better look at Square Enix's Forspoken.
That one had me very impressed with how it looks.
Yeah, it did.
Let me just say, with how it looks.
Yes. Oh yeah, it looks gorgeous. Looks great. I got Control vibes.
Yeah.
But the second that they turn this thing into an isekai, I want nothing to fucking do with it. So it's really sad because, like, I was like, when we first started doing the whole shit, you know, starting the trailer, it started with like a real world scenario with this gal. And now I'm just like, immediately I'm like, oh, that kind of sucks. And it's kind of a bummer. Like, and you know, again, this is just personal opinion. The game looks great. I'm sure it's going to play great.
Yeah.
It's going to look, you know, it's crazy cool. Like, it's being made by the same people, the same team at Square Enix that made Final Fantasy 15. I don't know if Tabata's involved, the director of 15. I doubt it. But, you know, that team as a whole is working on this game, and it is a brand new IP from Square Enix.
Yeah.
And I'll always stick up for new IP. Like, always. Always, always, always. We always need new shit all the time, and I think that's why this presentation, along with most of them this year, have been really, really disappointing for me, is because I can't... We're so dependent on the existing IP for PS4, where now we're in like this huge rat race,
right,
to make new shit for the new console,
right?
Because we're almost a year in. We are almost a year in on PS5, and we have 3 games that are only playable on PS5, and that's fucking depressing.
Yeah,
that is really, really shitty.
Yeah,
and that's why this whole presentation is just kind of moot for me. Like, yeah, we're going to get into some super exciting shit, but I am not excited for the future because right now it seems like we have this fucking weird version of Sony where they really honestly think they can't do any wrong. And they're making decisions that are really worrying me. Of course, I am a pessimist when it comes to this shit, but I mean, we didn't even get a date for God of War.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is going on? What's with the secrecy? I don't get it. Even like some of these trailers.
Did you notice that some of them, and I don't know if it was just the stream that I was watching, I think I was watching GameSpot's channel.
All of them were dog shit.
No.
We tried all of the channels.
So, where they just cut the trailer off, like,
yes,
with Uncharted, it just ended?
Yes.
I was like, what?
We went to PlayStation's actual channel and watched it there, and we had no issues. But...
So did they actually say something about that game?
It's coming to PC.
Well, yeah, but...
Yeah. I mean, not really anything. It seems like it's a bundle. Uncharted 4. We'll get to it here in a minute.
I just wanted to know if I missed anything with a botched trailer.
No, I don't think so. The biggest bombshell at that moment is that it's coming to PC, but we'll get to that. Yeah, again, Forspoken, I'm sure it's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful for Square Enix. I'm so out. Like, I'm burned out on that type of storytelling in games. And it was kind of like already at like a 5 in terms of being excited for it. Because like I thought it was something to do with Final Fantasy. Because obviously that bait and switch. This looks like whatever the land is from Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah.
It looks like that place. That kingdom. So, bygones be bygones, whatever, it's no big deal. I got a fucking bone to pick with why the fuck did we have a Rainbow Six Extraction trailer here? Okay, I get it, it's cool. What's going on with this is cool, even though personally I think it looks generic as fuck.
Dude, I honestly, I was looking at this thing and going okay, this is dope. What is this? I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
And then when that shit said Rainbow Six Extraction, I'm like, what in the dog fuck is this?
Alien infection.
That is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard.
The game that has been announced and been teased.
I haven't seen it though.
Exactly.
I haven't seen it.
That's a big fucking thing. Is that we've already seen this. We didn't see anything fucking new. There was no exclusive deals to get a fucking jock strap with a fucking Rainbow Six logo on it for your character.
I'd buy it for a
They
job
have
strap.
those?
I'm just saying, there was no exclusivity shit. It was just another fucking trailer for this game that we have already fucking seen.
I didn't know this game existed.
Well,
I had no
that
idea.
might be on you.
That's fine.
This is a big game that I don't know. It was a long fucking trailer too, bro. It was
Yeah.
it was like a 4 to 5 minute trailer. And every time something like this happened, I shook my fucking finger and I was like, Sony, this doesn't count. This does not count towards the 40 minutes. Fuck you. No. I was pissed. I was pissed about almost everything that happened. And I know, I'm just being a fucking curmudgeon, but look. I know I'm being unreasonable. I know it. But the problem is that I really have no desire to play on my PS5. It's really sad, and just knowing this future, I feel bad for all the fucking people that really, really want a PS5, because I'm sorry, but you're probably not for a long time. Yep. Considering all these shortages and what they're doing, there are people at the warehouses or the shops, factories, whatever, that make PS5s. They have people, it came out in this report, that they have 4 to 5 people per place on 24-hour watch just in case something gets fucked up with the supplies. They're taking this shit really seriously because they really want to hit 21 million in the first year, which is fucking insane and not going to happen. Don't know why they're trying to go for that.
It would have happened normally.
Well, I'm sure that they just shifted it to a 2-year or maybe an 18-month type deal. Yeah, Rainbow Six Extraction looks like January 2022.
They sure extracted our joy with that trailer.
I'm not gonna say that I'm excited for that game because no one seems to give a fuck about it.
I didn't even know it existed.
I would be excited for it, except that's just not my type of game in general. But you know that.
I'm not mad at the game per se. I have my own opinion about it, but that's how I feel about Rainbow Six in general.
Well, just having it be at the Sony
right.
That's
event.
Yeah.
Why did they need to do that?
That's I don't have a problem with the game. I just have a problem with why the fuck is it here?
Because they didn't have anything else to fill the time.
I know.
And obviously for people like me who didn't even know this thing existed.
Again, I think that's a you thing. But the problem is, I would much rather have you come and say, hey, we got 30 minutes, we got 25 minutes, we got 20 minutes of bonkers fucking trailers that you don't want to miss. I'd rather have them come and say that instead of, hey, 40 minutes of really great shit coming your way. Anyways, tangent aside, we finally got an official confirmation. Alan Wake is coming to PS5 and PS4.
October 5th.
First time ever on a PlayStation. Please play this game. This game's fucking...
I plan on it.
This game is written by a really special guy named Sam Lake. He's mostly in charge of all of Remedy's games. He did the Max Payne games and stuff like that. Seriously, Alan Wake is fucking special.
And here's the best part about it: it's only $30 dollars.
yeah. Mhm.
What?
Yep.
Dude,
Hell yeah, dude.
You can buy it right now. I mean, it's not out yet, but
You can
Yeah.
pre-order it. Yeah, I'm seriously that, and it's such a treat to see this game come back because man, it is fucking awesome. And you know what's a cool little detail? They officially announced it on a fan page for Alan Wake.
That's
Wow.
dope.
Yeah, like they actually, like Sam Lake himself actually came onto the fan page and was like, "Yo, I've been incognito in your community. I've got some exciting news." Like it was fucking cool.
That's
as hell.
cool.
That is really
That's
really
cool.
cool.
That's
I mean,
way
maybe
cool.
I'll pre-order it. I don't know. I might just go ahead and
Bro,
do
that
it.
game's dope, bro. The way that it has the like how you have to switch off between your flashlight and the gun. I love it. It's
just the fact that it's like you're playing through like a Stephen King novel, like the way that
big time.
because as you're playing, you're getting the game is being narrated by the main character. Like I grabbed my flashlight and picked it up and headed
That's
out
cool.
into the night.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
It is
will
so
fucking
up
keep you
your-
on the edge of your seat, dude.
It is so up
That's
your
cool.
alley, Derek. It's
That's
fucking
dope.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
bro.
no, I definitely am interested in this game for
Yeah,
sure.
me too.
GTA 5, we all know.
Yeah.
It's fucking it's coming to PS5. Dude, it's getting its own box and everything. I
at this-
fucking love it,
At
dog.
this point, they should just call it GTA 5 Ever.
Yeah.
Because,
I made
good
a joke
God.
that it's Rockstar's Skyrim.
I know. At this point, it kind of already is.
It
yeah.
really is.
Yeah.
So we all played the hell out of Skyrim.
I did.
Wait. I think this article might be wrong because I'm pretty sure they pushed it.
They pushed it into
But is it
February.
just GTA Online?
No, it's all of GTA.
Or is it all of the whole
Yeah,
game, the whole
it's
package?
the whole game.
March
or
22nd.
March, yeah, not February. Yeah, they delayed it.
Just so you know, if you have your copy of, like a PS4 copy of GTA 5, you get it for free since you are a PS4.
I know. Why do you think I've been waiting for so goddamn long for this? Like,
I know. I don't think I'm going to get it for PS5 just because, you know, the PC. And it's
Right.
very obviously going to be better on there anyways. So it's like, why? I have it for PS4, so if, like, I really want to play GTA 5 on my couch.
See,
like,
but
guess-
I also have it on PC, but none of my shit is on the PC version. All of my stuff is on my
really?
PS4 version.
Damn. Yeah.
Because I bought it on PC a long time ago, and I was like, oh, okay, let's see how this game runs. And then I get into, like, GTA Online, and I have nothing.
Damn. That sucks.
So,
We used to go ham on GTA Online.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, that game needs no introduction, man. 140 million fucking copies sold. Like, it's one of the best selling games of all time. It is the best console selling game of all time.
Yeah.
You know, I'm pretty sure it just beat Minecraft. I could be wrong. But it's a fucking juggernaut. It's not gonna stop. Like, and that's the reason why y'all haven't gotten GTA 6. Not even a crumb of pussy for that game.
you know what
Not at all.
the leaks are showing that game's going to come out in?
Huh.
2025.
Dude, why would they? They're
Yeah.
raking in
Yeah.
almost literally raking in fucking money on GTA Online. Like, lots of 7-year-old Timmies have to go dig in their mom's purse for that credit card to get that shark card. Like, it's just how it is, bro.
That's just how it works.
Death and taxes and GTA shark cards. Ghostwire Tokyo. It looks like more of Ghostwire Tokyo.
Yeah, pretty much.
With a splash of Ghostwire Tokyo.
Yeah, so I really dig the, like, modern day Japanese yokai lore shit that they're doing with, like, the monster designs and stuff. That's very Shinji Mikami. Like, and like I said, he's really never let me down except for the Evil Within 2, because that game fucking sucks. And I'd play the fuck out of an Evil Within 3. I really would, because I know that he's a man that learns from his mistakes. And the only problem is, you know, if enough people told him that the Evil Within 2 was a mistake, because it fucking was. This game looks great. I guess. I don't know. It's not really like a showcase game. Like,
It looked cool, but I wasn't excited.
I just
for it.
want to.
was
I
like,
just
"All right."
want to get it so I can support what's her name.
she's not there anymore.
I'll give her $60 then.
Okay.
I don't care.
I don't know where she's at. I think it.
She took some time off to have a baby.
Yeah, Ikumi Nakamura. Yeah, she quit to have her baby, and then I think she's freelancing. I'm not really... She's not even active on Twitter right now.
I couldn't remember her name because I am terrible with, like, Japanese names. Like, I'll be watching an anime and be like, oh yeah, remember this character? And I'm like, oh yeah, you know, the one person, and then they'll say the name and I'll be like, yeah, that one.
Mm-hmm. No, that's fair. Like, even with My Hero Academia characters, I forget their names half the fucking time.
It looks great. Hope it comes out. Does really well. Probably a day one for me, just because I'm such a douche with Mikami. But next up, history repeats itself. Once again, I am stuck in my own hell.
Yeah, you are.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Got another trailer.
That game looks so
I'm sure it looks
dope.
fucking great, but why did we need to see it again?
Because, bro.
Again, no exclusivity, no reason to have it here just to be filler. And it's really quite sad because I'm sure that the people that are down with this game were down with it the moment they heard about it.
Oh yeah.
I don't think any other shit was ever
Day one-ish.
Day one-ish, yeah.
Down since.
I don't really think this game has already sold as much as it's going to sell.
Yeah.
If you're not into it, you're not going to be into it. No one's going to talk you into playing as the raccoon with rockets. You know, it's just not going to it's just not going to happen.
The raccoon with rockets. Another
Another thing is that this game is quite unfairly it has the same problem as last year's Avengers game, where we have all these people that look super familiar, but they just don't look the way that we're used to them, and it throws you off completely, 100% of the time. Like, they put some weird fucking guy in Chris Pratt's jacket for Star-Lord.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure he's gonna be fine. Like, that's not a role like that is a dime a dozen now. You know, in terms of voice acting and movies and shit, like, it's not going to be hard to find someone to fill those shoes. I really don't.
Well,
Absolutely.
And people who are comic book fans and fans of comic book games and comic book media in general are used to different voices, different actors taking up the same role.
Yeah.
Like, that's not out of the ordinary.
It makes sense. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I was actually just going to say that too, Derek.
Like, that's basically the rule more than the exception.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's not going to stop me from wanting to play this game.
Exactly.
Like, I'm fucking...
Of course. That's what I'm saying. The people that were down were already down.
Right.
This game has already sold.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the people that are going to get it have already gotten it.
Yeah.
Like, mentally. But again, immediately, you're ruining the pace of the presentation because we're looking at another substantially long trailer at anywhere between 4 to 6 minutes for a game that we've already seen. It's just frustrating, man. And Marvel is a pretty big fucking component of this whole showcase, which gets into another problem that I have, but I'll get there when I get there.
Let's just call this episode what are Cole's problems?
What
really,
grinds
truly,
Cole's
blame it
gears.
all on me because I hate feeling this way.
What-
I hate feeling like Sony has no future.
We'll just call it grind Cole's gears.
What unbutters Cole's toast?
Dude, it's been a while since we've had a nice rant. So, well,
It's been a while since you've had a nice rant.
We don't have rants.
As Lewis Black would say, the rant is due.
Yeah.
so this game looks really fucking cool. It's Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt. It's a battle royale. I know. I'm sorry. Can I please have your attention back? Can I please have it back?
I love Battle Royale. What do you think?
It's
Most people don't. Most people are fucking tired of battle royales.
not great.
Oh, you've played it already? Really?
It's
That
passable.
sucks.
It's passable.
Okay.
But I was
It is in beta.
I was excited because they are supposedly making Vampire the Masquerade sequel, and a lot of people on the internet are like super hot about it. I haven't played the first game, but so a lot of people that like know the first game, and I personally haven't played it, but I know that there's like a big following to it, but are excited for the second game. That's what I thought we were seeing.
Yeah.
When the trailer hit, and then it's like, oh, it's this Blood Hunt. I'm like, okay, I'll still check it out.
Yeah.
And it's on Steam in early access right now for free, and the game has potential. I can't speak to all of its character because on the store page it says the early access. It said release date September 7th, so it's literally only been available for a little bit, and it's early access, so that's a fair warning that hey, this game might not be that great right now.
Yeah, I just saw the I saw the one guy that teleported into like a slide and was doing like akimbo fucking John Woo shit, and it reminded me of a little known game called Wet. You remember Wet for the 360?
God,
oh, bro.
Yes,
That game deep pull.
That game
was a
fucking
deep pull.
rocked, bro.
I do not remember this game.
That it was a stupid, violent, cartoonish.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, dude! It was
Dude, I
like
remember the
W
demo.
period E period T,
Yep,
wasn't it?
Yeah. Might have been a Bethesda game now that I think
And
about it.
there was no like, all you did was just run through a level and kill everybody. Like,
Yeah, it was just a slasher. Like you,
and
you had like two guns, but you had like a samurai
did you
sword.
get graded at the end? Or
Yeah,
every
yeah,
run?
yeah.
Uh-huh.
That game
Damn.
fucking rocked.
That
bro.
game was
Yeah,
that
game
shit
was
needs to
rad
come
as
back.
fuck. Yeah,
dog.
dude, I would fucking play the shit out of it.
just fucking port that shit.
Yeah, exactly. Just a digital download.
I don't
you don't
even
even have
need
to
it.
go to physical.
No, I don't even need it to look good.
So next one, once again,
Yeah, this was weird.
this is a problem. Like, this is a big fucking problem that they have, where they will spend so much money on advertising these games, and it's just fucking overkill at this point. The people that are making Deathloop trailers want to fucking end themselves, because they're like, how many fucking trailers do we need to sell this game? Because personally, I'm sitting here going like, okay, that game obviously has its fans already. You know, it's another Marvel, it's another Guardians thing where it's like that game is already sold, but it has the potential to get more people. And I'm sure it will. Okay, right now, that game, at the time of that recording, that showcase, was 4 days away.
Yep.
Why?
Yep.
And it's another insanely long trailer.
It really was.
And I'm like, come on, man, this is honestly, this is not a joke. The 5th or 6th trailer that we've gotten for Deathloop, this is like the 6th or 7th showcase that this game has been at.
Yeah.
With the same trailer. Over and over and over again.
It's like
We're in our own death loop.
Yeah, it's like I was saying to Angela, because we were texting about it, because we didn't want to say all this stuff in the chat.
We didn't want to
ruin
spoil Eddie.
it, even though we accidentally ruined it a little bit for Derek.
Yeah. I mean, that wasn't y'all's fault though. It was just because Misty and I had I had already started watching it, and then Misty came over and we had plans to go do stuff, and so we went and did stuff, and I just paused it, you know, like.
And I was like, wait, you started watching it before Eddie though?
Yeah.
But
so like we were gone for like hours. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's how, you know, it's not like you would have known because I didn't say anything.
But it's like I was saying to her when we were watching it, I was like, this game had better be really good for how much of it we've been seeing.
Well, and not only that, like, it's funny because, like, I can't see PlayStation having that great of a relationship with this game or Ghostwire Tokyo, because if you remember, those were super secret deals that Sony did, or PlayStation did, with Bethesda before the merger.
Mm-hmm.
So they have like full rights to these two games for however long it is, because obviously they're coming to Xbox.
Right.
But you gotta imagine that these two games are not super high on their priority list.
Oh, no.
You know what I mean? Like there's some very obvious bad blood there.
Dude, y'all remember how fucking gung-ho I was for this game? You know,
Well, that's the thing is, like, we've been on this game's dick since it was fucking announced.
Not to mention, it's been on sale for like, what, 6 months
Exactly.
already?
I don't know. It's not deterring my excitement for the game, because I am excited. I'm curious to see an evolution with Arcane, because I think that the stuff that they did got stale pretty quick. This is a really, really weird one, but apparently Radiohead is taking their album Kid A and is making some kind of...
It's a virtual exhibition. So what it is they're reissuing Kid A. They're reissuing Amnesiac. So it's just this, like, they're calling it Kid Amnesia. It's like this whole bundle. And so what they're doing is they're having just like a virtual exhibition of like artwork that correlates to Kid A and correlates to
See,
M.
that's pretty dope.
It kind of reminds me of that game that you used to play, Eddie, that like it had some Beck on there, and like you would be like it would just be the music playing as you're running through these sort of side-scrolling.
Oh, fuck, what was that?
Yeah, what was that game? I mean, it was really cool.
Yeah, I can't remember what that game was. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
but I can't remember what that game is. Huh?
Do you not have a problem with that?
No, because it's cool as fuck. Like that's like
it's not,
and
even,
it's not
even.
Well, it's not pretending.
anything.
It's not pretending to be anything either. Like I don't have a problem with these games per se. Like I have my personal opinion.
Right.
Like I personally think that that's irrelevant. Like it doesn't even matter. Like my opinion on Guardians of the Galaxy doesn't fucking matter. The opinion that I do have that does matter is I think that it's a fucking problem that they spent so much time on games that we already have.
And I
like,
guess
that we already knew
I guess
about.
this one isn't like super long or anything, but I was just like,
it's over like that. And
was
not
just
only
like,
that, it's so
ugh.
unique. No, I get it. I understand. Like it's not really a game.
yeah.
But it gets by for me simply on how unique it is, because it's so
I can
fucking
see
weird.
that.
I didn't even know what it was until I read it, read for it, because I instantly thought I was like, more DLC for Control, because that's
all
immediately
I
what it looked
saw
like.
was Radiohead, and I just went. Ugh.
See, and I've never listened to a Radiohead song in my life. So.
Sound Shapes.
Sound Shapes was fucking rad. Did you have it on the PSP?
No, I had it on the PS4.
Yeah.
Oh really? Oh really?
Mhm.
Okay. Maybe I'm thinking of a different game. Chia.
Yeah.
So,
Chia.
what a blatant use of the flying mechanic from Breath of the Wild,
Right.
and the fucking taking over of the animals, like a la fucking Mario Odyssey,
and
like
the facial features on some of the characters in there were very Animal Crossing like
oh
design.
yeah, straight
So-
up like me noses. and
Yeah, like so the whole time we're like, did they just like have a notebook open during like a
Hey, can I copy your homework?
Yeah,
just don't make
exactly.
it look like you did.
yeah.
I feel really bad for this game because it's gonna get shit on like by principle, because like this is supposed to be a big bombastic showcase and we're showing off these indie games. I am guilty of that as well. You know, I hate the indie shit at these bombastic showcases that they promise us. But I really almost feel bad. I just think it's funny, like it's fucking blatant.
Yeah.
Like I was like, holy shit, someone just took like the cool things about these Nintendo games and is putting it in a PlayStation game. Big boy. Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Collection is coming to PS5 and PC.
See.
Fucking awesome. However, very strange, because the diehard people that are going to pick this game up, that are like super, super stoked for this game, are not going to know, you know, Uncharted 3.
Yeah,
2,
it's literally
1,
it's just 4 and then the standalone, right?
and Lost Legacy.
Yeah.
Which, dude, Uncharted 4 was my benchmark for how good base PS4.
I mean, if
could
you're gonna
look.
like, if you only have a choice to be able to jump into an Uncharted game, then I would say 4.
Oh, 4's perfect.
Yeah.
The problem is, though, is like there's so many callbacks and there's so many
Exactly.
little things. It's like,
If they would at least just do like, maybe later on down the road, do the Nathan Drake collection on PC.
that's what I was thinking that they were going to do. However, I think Sony is being shitty about this, and their workaround is like, hey, Uncharted 1, 2, and 3 are all on PlayStation Now, and you can play PlayStation Now on your PC. I think that's their whole runaround. Personally, I am fucking stoked to see what these games look like on a high-end PC.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm fucking pumped. And I know that this just, the more the games that come out, the more people that buy them, just these doors keep opening to eventually Last of Us on PC. And that is holy grail moment for me, dude. That would be fucking awesome to be able to play those games on PC. And it just seems like that's eventually where we're going with
Right.
Sony. Like, and I'm all fucking for it. Probably the most fucking bombshell announcement there. Insomniac, motherfucking workhorses over there, have 2 more
Wolverine.
fucking games in the pipeline for the PS5. What the fuck is in the water over there, dude?
crack.
Seriously, what is going on?
Holy shit, bro! Like, I can't even imagine what an Insomniac Wolverine game looks like.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like, and it's kind of disappointing in a way for me because it's like, okay, Insomniac now is just the de facto PlayStation Marvel game.
I was gonna say, of course, it's disappointing to him.
So it's not like it's a bad thing
in a joking manner.
No, I get it. Like, trust me, ping pong, ping. Like, you can't hurt this soul, pal. It's fucking dead and gone. It's
same.
It just kind of bugs me because it's like Insomniac had Resistance, and this pretty much just fucking shits on any kind of future Resistance thing for me. Like, or in terms of like, they're not making a fucking Resistance game.
Right.
They got this, the best announcement for me is, coming up. And they have this Wolverine game. What the fuck does a Wolverine game even look like?
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what the fuck they do.
know it's going to be good because it's Insomniac.
Right. Yeah.
Like, I don't hold Insomniac at the same tier I hold Naughty Dog, but they're pretty fucking close considering they did Spider-Man, they did Miles Morales. Bro, they're the fucking MVP for PS5 right now. They got 4 fucking games on that thing, and 2 more coming.
Yeah.
Bro, what is going on?
And Spider-Man 2 is fucking amazing looking.
Yeah.
The fact that we're going to get both Miles Morales.
We'll get there, because I think it's very exciting, because there's some opportunities that are coming with that game. Just a teaser for Wolverine doesn't seem like... Dude, you're not seeing this game till like 2025. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Spider-Man's coming out first. No shot that this game's coming out before 2025.
No, absolutely not.
Even the fucking insane workhorses over at Insomniac, I hope they take their time with it.
Yeah, agreed.
And give you all a chance to pick up a PS5 by then, too.
I know.
Yeah,
Maybe.
for real.
Maybe,
yeah.
I don't know, bro. They didn't talk at all about shortages or
anything.
anything. So it's kind of concerning. But.
Yeah, and with what they're doing with the new ones, like, I kind of don't want one of the new ones.
It was blown way out of proportion. You don't need to worry about it.
Yeah?
Basically, what it is that the heating is not getting to a point where it's going to become a problem.
Okay.
So really, honestly...
it runs
So
hotter,
it's fine.
It does run hotter, but it's not like... It's like a 5-degree difference,
Yeah.
which is massive for someone who's fucking into, like, PC shit. But for the average Joe, like, it's not gonna fucking matter, because, like, they're gonna have it a similar way that I have it downstairs, where it's behind their TV, the modern look, where it's out of the way, you can't see it. They're not...
Oh, I want people to see it.
I kind of do, too.
I want to just be like, look at it. Stare at it. Take in its enormity. Just touch it.
Just for a bit.
Just for a bit. Just see how it feels.
Polyphony Digital came out. Swing it.
Bro.
Gran Turismo 7. That game looks fucking good, bro.
That game looks so
You know what got me?
pretty.
You know what got me? Every variation of the GTR that's in this fucking trailer. Unlike these motherfuckers. No, there was a Toyota 86, the initial D.
Well,
fucking, yeah, bro.
And what I'm excited about, like, to me, this sort of picks up where I feel like racing games left off with Need for Speed Underground 2, Underground and Underground 2, where, like, there seems to be a fuck ton of customization that you can do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like,
Gran Turismo is and has been, like, probably the greatest racing simulator
Top
game
tier
ever. It's been Sony's flagship racing game.
Since
I remember
PlayStation 1.
Yeah, I remember when I got my PS2 for a birthday when it came out. It came with...
You got that A-spec?
I got that A-spec.
Fuck yeah,
It
dude.
came
That
with
game
Gran
rocked,
Turismo
dog.
3.
Yeah.
And it's great. And, like, they have the Gran Turismo Sport on PS4 that you can buy. There's, like, 2 different versions of it for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But, yeah, dude, this game has been, like... rumored to be coming out pretty soon, and I think it is coming out like
March 20.
Yeah.
I don't know.
March
like,
of next year.
I never got into Gran Turismo before, but, like, again, that's because I had those other games that were super, where the cars were super customizable. But, like, now that those kind of really aren't a thing,
I mean, you can compare the two as far as customization goes, but like
But
far
that's
It's two completely different games.
Exactly.
I know,
Completely
but
different games.
that's like my favorite part
Yeah,
about
yeah, yeah.
it.
Yeah,
You know?
no, it makes sense. This is the kind of game that you put on when your friends come over and they're like, "Oh, hey, you got a PS5? Like, is it any better than the PS4?" It's like, bitch,
Let me show you something.
let me show you this fucking because it really
Let me show you
is.
something.
It's
What's it
like
called?
it's a bargain bin game for me, just because I don't really want to spend $70 on it. But eventually, yeah, I'd love to have it because it's. Dude, I haven't bought a Gran Turismo probably since A-Spec. It's been a while, dude.
I have Sport, and Sport is really good.
Well, fucking Forza came in and just ate everyone's lunch, and so now it's like, it's not. We're a very small minority of
If you
people
want to,
that-
if you want to check out a Gran Turismo game on PS4, it's fucking $20.
See,
It's
what
also on PlayStation.
what
Plus
I
Launch.
want to know is how the soundtrack is going to be. Because
I
that's
remember
the other part.
I
Probably
remember
lots of-
the
Go ahead.
soundtrack for Gran Turismo 3, like, and this was kind of what, like, some of it got me into, like, the music that I, start listening to, but I remember one of the songs they had on there that, like, every time it came on, I just kind of went into it was Turbo Lover by Judas Priest.
Oh, nice. Well, see, because that's the other thing I loved about Underground 2. I mean, and that's like Underground
Riders
2.
on the store.
Underground 2 is like what got me into Rise Against and all of that. Like,
You were just a little too slow.
You would really like the Forza games, I feel like.
yeah.
Like the
Forza
Horizon
are dope.
games.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Horizon, the more arcadey game.
Yeah, the open world.
And then we get to big boy number 2, Marvel Spider-Man 2, coming 2023.
Yes.
When
Bro,
I
great trailer.
when I first heard that voice, I thought it was Kraven the Hunter.
Me too.
The rest of the internet thinks
People
that too.
still think it is.
I
People still
think
it is.
it's Kraven the Hunter.
Do you know who Venom is?
Who?
Candyman.
Oh, no
word?
way.
Yeah.
Like the
Dope.
original Candyman.
Tony Todd. Yeah.
Dope! That's so cool.
Fucking perfect,
So,
bro.
What a get.
Yeah. Venom. Fucking holy cow. Perfect.
Yeah.
That already tells you.
Adrenaline momentum, get him.
So that already shit tells us there's going to be some kind of symbiote fucking game mechanic. Don't know how the hell that's going to work with like 2018 Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and dollars to fucking donuts, bitch. This gets a fucking co-op mode.
Yeah. Oh
This
yeah.
gets a co-op
Dude,
mode.
that would
There's no way it wouldn't.
no
that's
fucking
I didn't
way,
even
Oh,
bro.
think about that. God, that would be dope.
Because
That would
they're
be
both
dope.
in there and they're
as
both
fuck.
doing that tag team
Yeah,
mode. It
that's
has
true.
to suggest.
That's
it has
true.
to suggest that there's a co-op mode.
All right,
Small,
we'll get on that.
small
together.
shout out to the soundtrack for this trailer. Excellent use of horns.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect fucking tone setter for Venom. God damn it. Beautiful.
You know what that soundtrack, that trailer needed though was right at the Venom reveal.
Yes, bitch. Yes, bitch. Fuck yeah. Don't know why they said 2023. No fucking chance. That no way, bro. No way that's coming out. With the way these guys are set up, I'll eat my shoe. Which sucks.
I could see
'cause-
that being 2023 and then Wolverine a couple years after.
Yeah. I don't know though, because I see it getting pushed.
Dude, they've been putting in work over
I
there.
see it getting pushed though. I really do, because they want to hold that. Because not only are you looking,
But like not even by late 2023.
Like a little
Dude,
bit later
early-
than now, 2023. like holiday.
at earliest is holiday 2023.
Yeah, that's
like-
still like 2
that's
years from now.
That's what I would guess they're trying to do.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, not only that, I don't know, because next year's definitely God of War. Even though we didn't get a fucking release date. And I don't know, very late 2023.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised because they have Marvel now.
Right.
They have Marvel breathing down their fucking neck. Like, that can't be easy. With especially Spider-Man.
But not only that, dude. Marvel is punctual as fuck.
yeah.
Like
and just
name me a Marvel title that's been delayed.
and just the resources they can throw at it. Like, oh, you need more? Here you go.
Yeah.
Well, not only that, it's Sony.
Yeah.
And like Spider-Man was a huge fucking seller, not only for Miles Morales but for
Right.
2018's like big money maker for for Sony.
No, I can definitely see a 2023 release, late 2023.
Yeah. I'm kind of bummed because like in a different universe we would have gotten this game around the same time that Far From Home came out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
That would have been cool. I don't mean to look a gift horse in the mouth, but that would have been really fucking cool.
I feel like by the time this game comes out, Spider-Mania would have lulled just enough for that game to bring it back.
Yeah, to bring it back up to hype. Dude, fucking Spider-Man fans are eating good right now.
Bro.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
we kind of have been for a minute.
Yeah.
Like,
dude, and it's crazy because, what was it? Andrew Garfield is pretty much more than confirmed. I don't know if you guys saw the thing I put in the chat.
Did I send you that TikTok of a wish list from a random guy on TikTok? But it was like at the end of Venom 2, it shows Eddie Brock like running into Andrew Garfield in a convenience store. And I was like, yo, bro, that would be, if he's not in Far From Home, that would be fucking
Well,
cool
it's
as hell.
he's all but confirmed. So the thing that I ended up sending y'all in the chat was this tweet of this leaked footage.
Oh,
that Sony
the green screen footage?
Yeah, that Sony struck down. So you know that shit is
And
fucking...
it's Andrew Garfield like doing a Spider-Man hang thing.
Beautiful.
Right. And then
Dude, I can't.
in the foreground, you see a pair of Spidey hands. So it's fucking two Spider-Men in one shot,
Yeah.
bro.
I am unreasonably excited for this movie.
Dude, it is ridiculous how
And it's
fucking-
hard to believe that it's coming out this year.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking stoked.
Premiere night?
Oh, duh.
yeah.
Oh, by the way, we still never talked about Shang-Chi.
Chang-Chi.
Oh, well, none of us watched it.
Oh,
But
you still haven't watched it?
I still haven't watched
You
it.
still haven't
Shang-Chi.
watched it?
No,
You still
bro,
haven't
what
watched
do you
it?
mean?
Fuck.
It's
What
only
do
in
you
theaters,
mean?
isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not going to the movies by myself
Why not?
because
In the height of
Gonna
COVID,
go see
That's
Chang-Chi
what sad
by
people do.
myself.
well, never mind. I
Middle of
understand
a
people.
panorama.
So before we talk about the next game that we saw in the showcase, I just kind of wanted to give a little. I don't know if shout out is too passe of a term, but for George Male, Mawle, who's the creator of the Leviathan axe from the 2018 God of War,
yeah.
passed away on September 2nd.
So condolences to his family.
Yeah, bummer, dude.
Yeah.
Big bummer.
But I mean, holy shit.
Yeah, we end this little shebang with God of War Ragnarok, and this is my final gripe. I'm sorry. I know I've been very negative. This game doesn't look very next gen to me.
It kind of
Like,
doesn't.
really at all. It looks like 2018 God of War in a new area. And I'm
And
really
the kid's older.
The kid is older, not by much
Not
though.
much.
No.
I can't shake the feeling like this whole idea of getting games on PS4 and PS5 is really starting to fucking bug me.
Yeah.
Because not only is it happening with God of War, which is coming out next year, Horizon is also coming out next year. So that means like we've got more than a year of really nothing super crazy exclusive coming to the PS5.
Right.
And now I get it. Horizon gonna look best on PS5. God of War Ragnarok gonna look best on PS5. But including all of this fuckery that happened with the whole $10 debate, did you see this shit?
With Horizon.
So they're selling the PS4 version of Horizon Forbidden West for $60. They're selling the same copy for the PS5 for $70. However, the problem comes in where their messaging is said, hey, if you get the PS4 version of Horizon Forbidden West, you get a free copy. You get a free download, a free upgrade to the PS5 version if you have a PS5. So now everyone is just like, why the fuck
Right.
would I buy the PS5 version of Horizon Zero Dawn when I can get it $10 off? So now you get like this big fucking to-do with Kotaku and Polygon. They're all like, oh, make sure you don't buy the PS5 version of Horizon. Make sure to get the PS4 version. And like, I get it. I can't fault them for that because it's
No.
fucking stupid.
Yeah.
The whole messaging behind like Xbox has the smart delivery and everyone made fun of that fucking name.
But it's perfect.
But it works.
It works so well.
like, PlayStation couldn't even have, like, the right way to choose between the PS4 and the PS5 version
It's
when
like,
the fucking
oh,
thing came out.
So you picked up Miles Morales on PS5, right? Okay, cool. Well, pop in your PS4 disc, upload the save data,
Yeah.
and then take that out, put the new disc in, and then upload it, and then you're good to go. It's like...
Well, not only that, there was also, like, all this fucking terrible marketing towards, especially Miles Morales, where it was like, if you buy a Miles Morales, you would get the PS4 version as well. So now what happens is that your PS5 recognizes that it has 2 games to download. So it downloads it, takes up double the fucking space.
It downloads both of them.
And not only that, they fixed it, thank God, but beforehand, it wouldn't let you choose between the PS4 and the PS5 version. So there were so many fucking people starting off Miles Morales on their PS5 playing the PS4 version. So it's just a mess. It's a giant fucking mess. And so when you're doing this shit, and that's the biggest and worst thing about this, is that this doesn't look crazy good. Like, okay, God of War 2018, phenomenal looking fucking game. It looks great. It plays great. It's just going to be that again.
Even with, and it's God of War looked even a little, I think, a little bit better when they got the 60 frames update.
Of
and
course,
all that.
yeah.
So it's just going to be that, and I see what you're saying. It's
My
like,
biggest example is, like, look at the jump in quality between The Last of Us Part 1 and The Last of Us Part 2. They are 2 completely different games.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like, in terms of mechanics, like, I understand.
astronomically.
Like, big time, right? So, and I get, we're in the middle of a panorama, and it's a fucking problem for developers.
Middle of a panini.
We're in the middle of Panera.
Like, I understand that they're gonna want to save and skimp on, like, animations and stuff, but, like, dude, there are some damning shots of this game right next to the 2018 God of War literally doing the same exact thing. Do you remember when Advanced Warfare, the trailer came out for that game? No. Infinite Warfare was the one with Kit Harington. And everyone flamed the fuck out of that game because during the multiplayer sections of gameplay, when they're showing off gameplay, they showed death animations from the original Call of Duty 4.
Oh.
And I'm like, why are they shielded from this criticism?
Yeah.
It's literally the same exact fucking thing.
Jesus.
It's just because it's God of War, it's Sony, Anyways, that gripe aside, I hope it comes out to great success. We found out that it's not directed by Cory Barlog.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know if that's a good thing or not. I
So,
love his directing.
It's tradition for
Santa Monica, yeah.
So they wanted to keep
To switch off directors every
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he's very obviously working on something else. I don't know if you guys watched that little to-do, like the interview thing at the end.
Mm-hmm.
He basically confirmed, like Shadow confirmed, we're working on something pretty big. I just can't say what it is.
Yeah.
He's very obviously. And another thing that really piqued my interest about God of War, this is the final game of the Norse mythology. This is it.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
the
that was
fuck?
quick.
What
quick.
the fuck?
2 games.
Well, not only that, what are they going to next?
So
They have to keep doing God of War games, right?
So there is some speculation about one of the characters' tattoo sleeves, and it's Egyptian hieroglyphics.
See, I just think there will be a third game where he's like working at a Kinko's, and
I mean, like
they have. I mean, dude, like Egyptian, they can go into the Aztec Mayan areas. I mean, they could bring it all the way up to modern war.
Yeah. But do they want to, though? That's the thing, is like at the heart of that new God of War, because the original God of War was so shallow in terms of like character development and actual, like there were good moments in the story.
It was a hack and slash.
It was
platform.
passable for a hack and slash.
Yeah, that's all it was.
But what made 2018's God of War so fucking special is that it took some really deep and personal storytelling and made that game way better than it had any fucking right to be.
Mm-hmm.
And it was all because of Kratos and his son. And so now I'm like, so how long is this game?
Right.
Because we got some shit, right? We got a crazy Norse bitch that's trying to kill us because we killed her son. Sorry, spoilers. But, like what? There's so much shit that's happening.
Well, I mean, it could also just be one of those bait and switch type deals. You know, like when the
God forbid they do a Last of Us.
well, I mean, like, you know, because they did this with the first 3 God of War, right?
Yeah.
They were like, okay, we did these 3, and now
Yeah.
we can move on to do
Move on.
shit like Ascension, do shit like, you know what I mean?
Oh God, let's hope they never do
please, no.
Ascension. Please,
right,
for the
right.
love of
You know
God.
what I mean, though. You know,
I do. Yeah.
you know, like they could finish this part of that Norse mythology like angle, and
Yeah.
then just go on to more.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't have to just stop there.
Yeah. It makes sense, and I'm not doubting like the paths that they can take. I'm just really interested to know what Barlog is working on right now, because he's been very into space, like the last 2 years, and so I'm like, are we going to fucking space, bro? Like, are we getting a Barlog space game? And like, what does that even mean?
Yeah, what
You
does
know?
that even look
Like,
like?
I don't know. Again, this game looks fucking great, and it's gonna do numbers. It's gonna put in work. Besides, you know, my little gripes. Christopher Judge is coming back. Christopher Judge is coming back as Kratos. Obviously, had to have happened.
Ryan Hurst as Thor.
As Thor. Okay, so who's Ryan? Who is that guy?
Opie from.
That's right.
Oh.
Fuck yeah, bro. Yes, perfect.
Yeah, Opie from Sons of Anarchy. Sonny Soljik as Atreus. Big mad at this one.
Pagoda.
Leia de Leon Hayes as Angerboda.
Angerboda, I think is all it is.
This is the little black girl.
Uh-huh.
Why are people upset about it?
Because apparently black people can't be in Norse mythology.
Oh God.
Yeah, and like this is cool
Are
because
we sure about that?
that's what hoes are mad about,
It doesn't matter, bro. Come on,
bro. Like
You let
they're-
a black guy be in Greek mythology with the original Kratos.
Did they? Yeah, I was gonna say, did they know that Christopher Judge is black,
Well, even
playing a white man?
well,
wasn't-
Christopher Judge wasn't the original Kratos,
I know, but he's been Kratos ever since 2018.
right?
Did they know?
But like, even the Kratos from the first ones, it was a black guy. He was.
That's what I'm saying.
He's the dude from Living Single.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But do they know this? Like, that's my answer to everything. Is like, okay,
Oh, I'm sure they know. They just, people want to be mad at whatever they want to be mad at.
Yeah, just like whatever. We have Danielle Bisutti as Freya.
returning role,
Alistair Duncan as Mimir.
a returning role.
Robert Craighead as Brock.
Mm-hmm.
Adam Harrington as Sindri.
What's his name? Mimir.
The head.
The head, yeah.
He had a perfectly good zinger in there.
Yeah, at the end.
Talking about Kratos' face. Yeah, that I love it, dude. I love like when they can take it's just campy as fuck. I guess it's not really camp, but it's more like, they'll take someone who's fucking dour and sour like Kratos, and then they'll stick like this very obvious, like catastrophically comedic character for that person to be around.
Right.
And I just love that shit.
It's like
dude.
And the fact that it's just a head that you're carrying around, like, it's perfect.
it's like Manny the Mammoth and Sid the Sloth.
Yeah.
From
Yeah.
Ice
Yeah.
Age. In comparison.
Usman Ali as Durlin.
Who?
And Durlin. A new character.
Okay.
Whirlin' Durlin. I swear to God, if he says that in the game, make note of this. If he says that in the game, then that'll be hilarious.
Yeah.
I demand royalties.
And then Ben Prendergast as Tyr, the last giant.
Yo,
When he stood up in that trailer, I was
Yo.
like, oh.
the Norse God of War.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's so cool. I can't wait to see what they do. Can't wait.
Yeah, no, this game has been so... like,
Yeah, and again, no date.
yeah.
No date.
No.
I don't know why we're so shy with this game and a date. But we were gung-ho in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it for the showcase. Like I said, it was good, but it was also like not super surprising.
Well, I mean, it definitely did the do part in Do or Die, like we were talking about last week.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's the bare minimum. Like they scraped by. Like they're driving the moving truck going in to get McDonald's, and they're going through the drive-thru and they're barely making it. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I'm just
They're at
fucking
8.5 feet clearance. They got an extra 5 inches.
and I'm just not super surprised. Like the Wolverine reveal was a massive fucking surprise for
Yeah,
me.
that
Just
was
because
huge.
well I never saw Insomniac going, Wolverine. I saw them going Iron Man. I saw them going Thor. I saw them going all these other fucking other paths. But they went with Wolverine. But that's pretty much it, though. We knew we were getting a Spider-Man. We knew we were getting God of War. There just wasn't really anything here to be... Like, honestly, the craziest, probably highest quality announcement was the remake for Knights of the Republic. Because that was such a fucking bombshell moment. And then we just kind of coasted by.
Like, that hadn't even been, like, leaked or rumored or anything.
It was.
Was it?
So, I follow this guy. His name is Mr. Matty Plays. He actually works now with Colin, the guy that I listen to at Last Stand Media.
Moriarty?
Yeah. And I understand he's a controversial figure. I love him. But, I get that people don't like him. He's a conservative. That's pretty much it. And he has, like, very loose conservative views. Like, he's all for abortion and everything. Tangent aside. I just wasn't surprised, really, at all, for this whole thing. And it was like a real do or die moment for me, where I'm like, okay, I really don't feel that bad about investing so heavily in my PC anymore.
Right.
Because now, the biggest disappointment is that we didn't get factions. We didn't get anything from Naughty Dog. Like, we don't even know what the fuck's going on. And now I'm very concerned because this pretty much confirms that they're not ready to talk about it, which means it's a way bigger fucking project than we thought it was.
And it's just a little further out than
it very obviously has something to do with the first game and whatever they're doing. Where if they're remastering it, remaking it for PS5, whatever they're doing, Factions is now a part of that. In my opinion, like there's something is happening with that game. And it's just kind of a disappointment that we didn't see anything.
So, according to the world of the internet, guess who is 100% on board to play Wolverine?
Not Hugh Jackman.
No.
Ackman.
Huge Ackman.
If you say Troy Baker, I'm going to punch you.
David Hayter.
What? So perfect, bro. What do you mean?
He wants to. It's not like he's going to.
Yeah.
He absolutely wants
That
to.
would be so...
They
dope.
very obviously, they've had to have picked a person already.
Yeah.
Just basically off the tone of that trailer alone.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
I can't see anybody else doing
What a
it, though.
dream job, dude. That would be fucking cool. He's not even doing anything,
No,
man.
he's
Metal
not.
Gear's dead, dog.
He's
Let
not
him
doing
do
a
something.
damn thing. Give him some work. I'll pay him to, like, narrate my day.
He was in Bloodstained as Zangetsu. You could play as him, and it was David Hayter as the voice of that guy. But other than that, he's out of the game, dude.
Yeah.
That's the showcase in a nutshell. I mean, I don't think we missed any announcements.
Mm-mm.
That's
No.
it. I mean,
I was
I was very pleased.
Yeah, me too. I was very pleased with everything. I mean, they could have done better. I'm sure they could have done better, but
They could have done a lot worse.
yep.
honestly, if they just would have shown factions, I probably would have had a different tone. Because, like, I still wholeheartedly believe that Konami is doing something with Sony. Metal Gear is not dead, even though it should be. Because I'm playing through Metal Gear Solid 3 right now, and those games are just not going to be the same without Kojima. They tried with that Metal Gear Survive. Fucking awful.
Terrible.
Not gonna happen. Like, unless it's like a full-blown remake and haters involved of the first game, no way. So I just don't know. Maybe it's Silent Hill related, whatever Sony's doing, but I wasn't really expecting that to be announced at this thing. That was just kind of like a fucking Hail Mary, like,
right.
Whoa, they really came to play.
Yeah,
moment.
just like a wouldn't it be badass if.
Yeah. Really just disappointed that Naughty Dog was nowhere to be found.
Sony's own what if.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, that concludes our Sony Showcase review. Join us next week when we'll be talking about Gunpowder Milkshake. As always, you can follow us on social media.
On Facebook at the Nerd Corporation, a podcast.
On Twitter and Instagram at Nerdcourt Podcast.
Or you can shoot us an email at nerdcourtpodcast@gmail.com.
And if you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Search the Nerd Corporation and look out for our green NC logo.
And If you want to hear more of Cole losing his shit about things, subscribe to our Patreon. Patreon.com/NerdCourt Podcast. Several tiers of loot to have access to, from stickers and shirts to extra episodes and bonus content. We'd like to thank our patrons, Glenn the Simp and Fillmore McLaurin, our Nerd Corporate backers, and our Nerd Financial investors, Kim Nichols and Dallin Gilbert. If you can't make a monthly contribution, consider supporting us on PayPal, paypal.me/NerdCourt Podcast. We want to have the best loot, best equipment, give the best giveaways, and give you the best nerdy experience possible, and that is the best way to do that.
We need more microphones.
Give us some money!
I was going to say that.
So for the Nerd Corporation, my name is Eddie Lyon.
I'm Cole Simper.
I'm Derek Reese.
I'm Nick Lewis.
And I'm Angela Wooden.
Keep it nerdy, y'all.
Wow, perfect.
Right?
Oh, dang, I should have said I'm huge accent. I'm John Gilbert.